Hello Internet, welcome to the channel. My name is Frankie, and in today's video we are taking a look at some of the announcements that have been made for Planet Zoo, both console and PC edition, on the latest Frontier Unlocked, which took place on the 25th of September at 6 PM. Now, the first announcement was this right here. What you can see on the screen is the African leopard, and this is kind of a big deal. PC players have had the vast majority of the Big Five for Africa for quite a while now. But this is the one that completes the set. Having this animal allows you to complete the set of the Big Five that is commonly referred to when you're doing African safaris and stuff. So this is going to be coming as part of a free update in the near future. They haven't given an exact date, but this is going to be part of that free update. Again, it is free. All your PC players are going to be getting this with no charge, and then us console players will be getting it at some point in the future as well. Along with the leopard, there is going to be a few new hats available from Hats Fantastic. So you can expect to see your guests now wearing excellent hats in the shape of the snow leopard, moose, giraffe and tree frog. And there's also going to be a new enrichment items, which is a jelly cake. And you see these kind of things in zoos all the time, where their main source of food is hidden within these jelly cakes, and they have to kind of hunt their way through it in order to get to their food. So that's a pretty cool new enrichment item coming as well, all as part of this free update. Now, all of this will be coming to PCs just ahead of the anniversary date for the game, but they did hint at why it's going to be just ahead of it. There's also going to be a community challenge for the anniversary as well, a special community challenge, so keep your eye out for that. But the reason that they're doing it slightly ahead of time, they heavily hinted at, is the fact they're going to be releasing the next animal pack for the anniversary. And this is the image we have been given. This is the cover art for the next pack. Now, there's a lot going on here, but let's quickly just discuss when it's going to be coming. We can expect to find out new information on this within the next 2 weeks. They said that you should be keeping your eyes peeled and focused on all of the Planet Zoo's social accounts, which means we're probably not going to be getting it on another Frontier Unlocked, but instead it's going to be debuting the trailer and stuff directly onto things like their Facebook page, their Twitter account, Instagram, stuff like that. So make sure you're watching those to get the new information on this pack. And this was kind of it in terms of the information that we got for this pack, or for any updates in the future for Planet Zoo, but it didn't sound like this is their last one. They at no point said that this is going to be the end of the support for Planet Zoo, that this might be the last pack. They didn't say any of that. And it's got me thinking that maybe the reason that there's been such a long wait for this pack is literally just because they've been working on Planet Coaster so much. Planet Coaster 2 has been a really big thing for them recently, so it makes sense that maybe they have pulled some of the team away from Planet Zoo to help build up Planet Coaster, and that's why it's been such a long wait for this DLC, which means that potentially there is more Planet Zoo coming, which is great. It is wonderful to hear that that is a potential outcome, because everyone has been going on about this being the last DLC, but nothing that they said actually indicates that it's going to be, so we can remain hopeful. Now, let's discuss this image and talk about what's in it. Now, first and foremost, we have the Pallas cat right up front, and this is a species of cat from Eastern Asia, places like Mongolia and stuff, and it's pretty well known to be quite a grumpy cat. It's a nice little smaller addition to the game. Yeah, for those of you that like cute and cuddly, this is definitely a winner. Next up, over on the right, we clearly have some baboons, but in terms of what species they are, we can't be entirely sure. I'm guessing it's going to be Hamadryas baboons. They have the most kind of fur around their face and shoulders, like the male does on the right-hand side there. So I'm guessing it's going to be them, and they come from the northern parts of Africa. They live on savannas and plains and stuff, and personally quite excited that these are going to be coming to the game, because baboons, in my opinion, are pretty fascinating. They have such dynamic family structures and stuff, and are very territorial and quite violent. They're just going to be a really entertaining animal to have in the game. And in the background you can see a zookeeper interacting with a type of antelope, I'm going to guess, with spiral-like horns. And if I had to guess, which I do, because that's part of this video, I'm going to guess that is a kudu, which is an African species of antelope with very spiralised horns, that as of yet we don't have in the game. There have been some excellent mods for it and stuff on PC, but we don't have one in game, so I think that might be what that is. And if it is, that's great, because I've seen a lot of people on Facebook in particular saying they'd actually quite like this animal in game, and I personally think they're pretty cool as well. Behind that, there's some more deer, antelope looking things, and I can't really guess what they are. They're too far away. But yeah, we don't know how many more animals are going to be in this animal pack. If these pieces of scenery at the top are going to be included, because it's an animal pack, it's not very likely to be so. And we also have no idea what the theme is here. The kudu comes from like forests and mountains in Africa, the baboons on the plains of Africa, and then the Pallas cat is East Asia. And the habitats don't match up at all, so that's not really a theme, at least not that I can see. I'm thinking this is probably like a zookeeper selection thing, where they've gone with what they think the most popular animals that are currently missing would be. Either way, this is all very exciting, and we're getting more Planet Zoo, and that's what matters. All of you PC players that have been asking for this next DLC for so long now, you can finally get excited about it, because over the next 2 weeks you're going to be getting more information on their socials. Like I said, make sure that you keep an eye on their social media accounts, and more importantly, make sure you keep an eye on this account. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be making videos on all the news for the upcoming DLCs and stuff for Planet Zoo. So for everything Planet Zoo, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.